just say, you good with that? You know how to use that?
Check. 1, 2, 5, 7. Get on the bus.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Skirt. Not too far.
Get on the magic school bus, dude.
Dude, she was a baddie.
The bus driver?
Miss Frizzle? The
Is that her name?
teacher. The teacher. Did she drive the bus or just take the bus?
I mean, first of all, it's the magic school bus, dude. So
The bus might have driven itself.
her name was Miss Frizzle.
I believe it was Miss Frizzle.
I think she had a full bush, dude.
I'm positive.
Yeah. I remember, dude, like that movie or that show, you could only, I used to have to go to the Cumberland Public Library to rent it out because you couldn't get it anywhere else.
But it's
Worth it.
premier shit.
Yeah.
Also, I think over time, clearly probably right away, there's someone who's smarter than us could research it, but she's like a bisexual icon.
In real life?
But just like
and
knowing that, like people that like have like some culture,
Yeah.
not saying not you, but they'd recognize immediately like the way she dresses, the way she acts, like, oh, this is a big, this is an educated lesbian.
Oh, so you would watch it and be like, that's the hidden message.
No, I wouldn't. Dude, I've literally picked up a hooker thinking I was helping a woman. Like, I'm so unaware. I'm just always trying to be nice. Like, yeah, no, I didn't recognize that. But like other gay women have told me, like, oh yeah, she's an icon. Like, look at the way she dresses. She's like clearly like she's what
Like
you would
educated women have told you this.
call queer,
Yeah.
educated women
Yeah, that changed
have been
everything.
like, oh, icon.
Yeah.
Like, she's not married because it's not Mrs. Frizzle, it's Miss Frizzle.
I thought you meant like actually educated people.
Oh. You mean men? Is that where you're going? Are we doing this edgelord stuff? Are we edgy guys now?
I thought we were talking like Tom Hanks type shit. You know what I mean? Like National Treasure.
Never saw it.
Dude.
Is that the Declaration of Independence has a code on it in the back?
And then he starts jaying off outside of fucking Hooters, dude.
Is Nicolas Cage in that?
No, I'm thinking of
You're thinking of I know what you're talking about. The
the Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code,
Yeah.
which was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like one of those things where it's like you don't even understand what's going on, but it's like so engaging. You know what I mean? So pretty much everything that I see.
I was just about to say, I'm sure there's a Ren and Stimpy episode that just went over your head back in the day.
I remember you have to do like reading in elementary school.
Yeah.
You had to read in front of the teacher.
I was solid.
For real?
I could like, because I was a good reader, so I'd like, it's my time to like get a little stage time. But I'd do a good job reading too.
Did you have to do like a little one-on-one action though? Where you like it would just be you and the teacher, and she'd be like, "I need you to read this."
No, I was in like a regular classroom. Only one time they took me out for speech, 2nd grade, because I couldn't say my R's. I was saying bird, like the birds in the air, and yeah, pretty adorable. You know, a little bowl cut. You know, but then they
This is
just
like a week ago.
I was 17 and a half. But then she like analyzed me and it's like, oh, he doesn't need speech. Because when I learned a new word, I could say it properly.
Yeah.
Like if they gave me a new word with ER, like stupor, I'd be like stupor.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, now bird. And I'd be like, bud. Like confidently. And then like when my way around trying to say bird, I would just growl. So like 2nd grade me would be like, I'm going to get it this time.
Yeah.
Bird. And she'd be like, that's not it.
But
you know,
I thought you were going to say you
survived.
were dropping hard R's.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding, man. It's a joke.
you know that's not my style.
Yeah. That you don't think that would be funny?
Technically, dude, because like you would know if a kid hasn't heard that word before, right? Because you can learn new words. Imagine a kid's just like, he's saying at the end, like it's said at home.
But that's like the only one you can say.
The only one they
Yeah,
can say
that would be funny.
perfectly.
Yeah.
There's people got bits about that, about like New England. Are like, oh, they'll pronounce the R.
Yeah.
Sorry if I just took someone's bit. That has been done. I didn't need to say that.
I
Hey,
remember
man.
doing like I had to do a one-on-one action.
Title one,
with
yep.
This chick, dude, this teacher, bro, and I could always read well, but She was like, "How do you feel?" And I was like, I can read the words, I just don't understand what they mean." And she like smiled a little bit.
How old were you?
I was like 3rd grade.
All right. Do you remember who it was?
But I mean, this happened for a long time.
So it was the same
Still
person?
to this day, bro, I could read pretty well.
Do you think it's an attention thing? Meaning, like, if I'm reading out loud, I'm locked in on that. Therefore, you're not actually listening to yourself, because that's an ADHD thing.
Yeah, because I could like read a paragraph and think about like
Yes.
anal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
but dude, I don't have ADHD. I have like the opposite.
I'm gonna say it's autism
Yeah,
with full confidence.
I think it's just pure ignorance.
And that's the thing is like, it's funny because like I've heard you know how a lot of people like, dude, everyone says they're autistic. There's too many people saying it. It's like I think every single person that thinks they might be is, plus more people. And I love telling them because that's part of it.
Yeah,
Like, when you think, it's your voice thinking, right?
yeah, I have,
like,
like
it's you.
conversations with myself. Yeah,
Do you know that's not everyone?
yeah, but it's like a small population of people who don't have like most people do. I think the majority of
No,
people do.
but let me. Okay, so when you're reading the story,
Yeah,
like silently reading, and then you're still reading it, but you're now like your brain starts to go, and now you're thinking about fucking kicking footballs or whatever,
yeah,
running routes, you know, whatever you're locked into, and deadlifts, whatever you're onto that week. It's still your voice, almost just in the room, right? And you're still thinking about it, and you're like, oh shit, I just wasn't paying attention during this page.
yeah.
That is literally ADHD / autism.
Yeah,
It's a symptom. So
that's
like,
fine, man. I'm fine with
no,
that.
I wasn't a critic, dude. It's me. Come on, man. It's the big guy, big advocate for the ADHD guys.
Yeah, but like me versus you, like, dude, I could sit here for an hour straight up silence.
Yeah, no,
just
there's
be
something
chilling.
wrong with you. I wouldn't argue that. No, I'm fucking with you. Here's the thing I'll say. Like we've always known, John. You never tried to mask it. You were just like, I'm fucked up. Everyone's normal.
I think
This is
I've
crazy.
tried.
I'll yell penis at the end of the year.
Well, dude, the thing is, if I try to mask it, it gets worse.
Yeah,
That's
because
the
you're
thing.
trying to do like, what do they think? So I got good at. I was just talking with someone the other day about that. She's like, "Oh, you're good, really good socially, though." I'm like, "Yeah." What it is I've just figured it out by bombing. You know, like you know, like striking out with women or whatever. Like, dude, I remember I thought I was gay, not because I wanted to suck penises, which would be fun, but no, because it's like, well, I'm afraid to talk to girls.
Yeah.
And like I've seen a movie like guys talk to girls, therefore like I feel like I'm gonna throw up if I talk to a girl I have a crush with. Therefore, that's not a crush. That's God being like, you're a homo. That's
Yeah.
why you like to hang out with the boys at recess and not go like flirt with the girls. Because I thought a straight dude is like easily just like, oh, she's pretty, therefore I can just talk to her.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like anytime I see a story or anything like that that's like complex, I resort to like, oh, this dude's a closeted homosexual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just it's a hammer.
It's just easy. It's like that guy's
Easy.
fucking gay.
Gay.
Yeah.
Right? So
And
like
he
ready?
probably is. You know what I mean?
I think sexuality is a spectrum. So there's a good chance that if you think, can we say this? Can I say that I think you're probably bisexual? Hear me out. We're going to break this down. I'm not going to like, we're not
Nah,
doing
bro, because I'm straight up real with you, dog.
So that's why I think you might be bisexual.
No,
Meaning
because I've already tested it out. I've put in the work.
you've done the numbers. You ran
Dude,
the numbers.
I put on Brokeback Mountain and jerked my dick as hard as I could, bro. I tried to be gay, dude. I tried to come out of that closet, dog. Just nothing, man.
Let me ask you, how long did you go for when you were
Dude,
jaying
I
up?
was sweating, dude.
Just cardio. just trying to start a lawnmower. And it just is like there's no gas in it.
Yeah, dude.
Did you
I
get
was getting- I was
semi-hard?
getting cramps.
Because like obviously like and again, I'm not saying it's because
Yeah.
of the
No,
but
I would straight up tell you, dude.
yeah.
I'd be like, bro, I was kind of
Yeah.
bricked up.
But like that's why I think you're just so autistic. That you're like, dude, there's something wrong with me that I tried to make myself gay to be like that is what it
Yeah.
was. Because
mean,
then you would just be like, oh, this is what the thing is. But that doesn't explain.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm more just retarded, man. Like, I feel like everything I like love and know is purely related to retardation. Like, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
No, I love
Because, like,
for you.
dude, like, even, like, when we were at that show, dude, like, I was talking about Helen Keller's tits, like, passionately, and no one gets that. You know what I mean? But,
The
like,
show last weekend we
yeah.
did. All right, so for anyone listening, me and Johnny were on a show last weekend. You crushed though. They liked you, but there was definitely times where they're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, I mean, that's every show, man.
Yeah, but when they get it, man.
Yeah.
There's always some of you in the crowd.
Yeah, dude.
You just gotta hope. They're there that night.
Just need a few of them, man.
Yeah, man.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, sometimes I'll say shit, like real shit,
Yeah.
stuff that's really going on in my
But
mind.
you thought it was about to be like fire.
I thought it was about to be lit, and people just don't say anything, dude. That's the worst, when people look at you and they just go,
I think it's part of. Can I give an honest answer? Why I think?
Yeah.
I think it's because you do pick your spots.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes they're just like, is the fart guy did he just figure out the solution to like humanity? And like then you just and they like, you good? And then you'll just be like, tits, and like run away. Because like you got like maybe all of a sudden you were about to like unpeel something like really big, and then you're just like, let me go right back into some little
Maybe, dude.
fart cocoon.
Yeah, I think people are just like afraid to be like different, man. You know what I mean?
I don't.
'Cause
I think
dude,
that after all that we just said, we did a lot of. You said the R word. We did a lot of
I
like
didn't say
autism and
it.
gay
I
talk.
said
You
it
said
would
you
be
were.
funny if
No, but then you just brought it back. You're like, yeah, man, people are afraid to be different. As if anything that we talked about was like, yeah, because you're just so different. It's just like, no. I'm like, you're autistic. You're like, I'm a dumbass. And then at the end, you're like, in conclusion, I'm just a unique spirit who's not afraid to express himself.
that's what I got out of that.
That's awesome. And that's like perfect. That's everything.
Yeah.
That's everything. That's why you're exactly you. I definitely asked you genuine questions like, yeah, man, have you ever thinking about where that comes from? And you'll just be like, it'll be like a childhood thing or like a thing with your dad or like something from like, like a real self reflection thing. And you'd be like, I don't know, dude, might just fucking be a homo. And I'll just be like,
Oh, well, that's different. That's like afraid to cry in front of another man. You know what I mean?
when was the last time you cried?
Probably like a few days ago.
Can I ask, was it a deep thing or kind of like a just anxious, just straw in the final?
Probably everything, dude.
Yeah.
Helps a lot though.
Isn't
It's
it
like
crazy?
taking a shit, man.
Because when you're done, you actually get the spike of like, oh, I literally had like medicine. Like you feel good, actually, almost happy, right?
Yeah, you don't want to do it too much, but
No.
I like to let it build up and then just fucking let it out, man.
Can I ask where you cried physically?
One time I was on the couch, one time I was in the bed. I mix it up a little bit.
I gotta get out of bed and head to the couch so I can have a good cry. Like I'll get up out of bed and take a nap on the couch. Like that's my. But I don't. Yeah, the cry like doesn't. Mine will be months apart, years apart. Sometimes I'm getting better at it, but like I'm aware that that's a little bit of the tiz. Like
I think if you lived here, you'd cry more though.
I think yes, but like I wouldn't let it get to like several times. That's why like I don't live here because like I'm aware of who I am. Like I would die.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not doing that to be like dramatic. Like it's just like I would rather do what I do, which is come here a few times a month, couch surf, even get a hotel sometimes, or just literally do a couple spots and sleep in my car, or do a spot and head back home to Rhode Island, then like try to, fucking make it happen with living in a closet and having to like choose like what sneakers to bring with me or whatever. Like it's just like
because this place like fucking numbs you out. So when you cry, you go, "Oh shit, dude! Like I'm actually like a human still."
yeah.
And then you start getting like silly again after you cry. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like I'm aware of what emotions are. Like
I'm just saying. Dude.
No. I didn't mean, but like, so not until later in life did I realize that I had some of the things that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Meaning it's just like, oh, is it not normal to like not cry for like 6 years? It's like, yeah, that's not normal. And so then like when it was like a funeral or something like that, I would be the one crying the hardest. Bro, and sometimes it was not someone I was close with.
Oh, for real?
Bro, there was someone in college. He just happened to live on my floor. We didn't even like hang out on the weekends.
Yeah.
It was just like the head nod, heading back from like your dorm, like, "What's up, man? What's up?" That's it. Like, happened to be from the area that I grew up in, so like,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, a kid from Rhode Island too." And that was pretty much the extent of our like relationship. Like, he drank, I didn't. He partied, I was like trying to play basketball. Like, you know, I was still finding myself, but again, not close. His mom passed away suddenly. So a bunch of like the dorm, you know, kind of like support. We went home to the funeral. I bawled.
For real?
I publicly bawled
Yeah.
to where he was like, "Whoa!" Like it was touching. Like they thought it was very like touching. Like, "Oh, this guy's upset," but I think it just said so much more about what the fuck is wrong with this guy.
Yeah.
Like, "Yeah, Al, you good?" I didn't know. I didn't.
Damn, dude.
But
What?
it was.
You felt it though. You felt like the emotion.
Yeah, no, I do, because I really do feel it. I'm very serious about like nothing matters until it matters. Does that make sense? Kind of. I think that's part of the ADHD thing. Like, so like even if like something terrible it's happened. Like I'll be numb hearing the news. And it's not real until it's real. So if it's like, you should probably start crying now because you're gonna be a mess in front of everyone at the the church or whatever it is, but like it just won't come out. Like I can't cry. I'm sad and I know it's sad and I'll be thinking about the person. I'll be like, that's crazy. And then now we're in the church and I'm like,
Shit.
like I'll sob. But it's real. Or I'll just sob really hard for like a short time. And then kind of be good. But then the whole time I'm just like sniffling.
Yeah. Suicide gets me a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I think about it, I get so sad, dude.
Driving. You think about like how you'll do it, how people will react.
Yeah, think about just leaving Bub behind.
Yeah.
Leaving like a note. Like, take care of my boy, dude.
Yeah, man.
You know?
You got to.
But then I'll go from like that to thinking about like shooting up like a vacant dairy farm.
You know what's funny? You went from something like really sad to something way worse. You're like, and then sometimes I just think about hurting everyone else and not
vacant.
Me.
Like,
vacant.
Nobody's at the farm. So
shooting up a dairy farm or a Dairy Queen?
A farm.
You said dairy farm.
Yeah.
Shooting up a dairy farm.
That's vacant. Like nobody's.
So you're just shooting the field?
Shooting up the fucking farm, dude. Like the whole thing.
Now,
but it's funny because it's like nobody's getting hurt.
Is there bottles of milk, glass milk, and you're shooting them up?
Nothing there. But if I killed myself doing that, because that's like how I would get. Because like I'll think about killing myself and like I'll cry and shit because of like suicide.
Can we get a trigger warning for people?
Yeah.
All right, trigger warning. We're gonna talk suicide. Serious question. How would you do it?
I haven't like figured it out yet.
But that means you have many ideas.
Yeah. I mean, dude, because like it'll start off like serious.
Yeah. And then you start turning into a bit with yourself.
Dude, that's how most of it goes, man. Because I don't want to get lost like down that trail.
Yeah, because
it's
honestly, when you put it out into the atmosphere and then it becomes real. So let's say this. We're riffing. You're not allowed to kill yourself, and neither am I. You have to call me first.
Yeah. I'd be like, yo, Alan.
That's the thing is I'd be like, he's fucking doing this thing with he's being a dumbass. Like, yo, man, I think I'm about to shoot my tits off. I'd be like, he's going to fucking shoot his tits off, this kid.
That would be funny, though, if you gave me like a huge like pep talk. And I was just like, boner farts. And like actually blew my head off.
Yeah, man.
On the phone.
We know people that have done it, and we know people that have attempted it. Biggest laugh of the pod. For anyone that's not watching and just listening, I was staring at John with the most serious face ever, and he cracked.
Well, dude, it is like it can be funny.
Yeah. Well, I think also like you laugh because it's otherwise the other reaction is sad.
Well, dude, one of the funniest jokes of all time is fucking Nick Swartzen's joke about suicide.
T-shirt cannon.
No, dude. You've never seen that, dude?
Wait, no, because Nick Swartzen has a joke about, he's like, if I ever killed myself, it'd be with a T-shirt cannon, because then I'd be like, hey, and like point it out to like, and then you're like, nope, and then like his grandma like Nicholas shooting himself with a t-shirt.
So you haven't heard the one about he was like, if I ever like, he just said it would be funny to kill himself and like go in front of like a huge like public area and just yell like who the fuck farted and then blow his head off.
Right.
But he told that joke at the Laugh Factory, dude. And like people were like, there was like one person who laughed.
Was he drinking a lot? Was this one of his like? They were more like, dude, this isn't funny because we know you're not doing good, right? Like you might kill yourself after the show.
This was a long time ago.
Okay,
But I mean, he was probably drinking heavily.
Yeah, but no, he had a little bout recently.
For
but,
sure, yeah. But dude, it's so fucking funny. Like it's.
I believe that you think that's so.
If
fucking
you think
funny.
about it,
no, it really is because like,
if we were in public and someone did that, like, I mean, I know I would laugh, dude.
if we. I think you'd laugh many times after that, but in the moment when there's actual like blood and just like yo, this is real. I don't think you'd laugh. Dude. You know what? You might actually, and I'd be like, if I'm near you and I'm like going into my crisis mode of like, all right, we got to do this, and then you just like you can't help because you're just like doubled over, like just like laughing really hard. Yeah, I could see that. Shit.
I mean, dude, if we were hanging out and I was like, bro, I gotta stop by Enterprise, rent a car, like pick up my whip or whatever, and we were in there like in the lobby, someone walked in and yelled that.
Just walk into like a CarMax, be like, hey, can I help you? Be like, yeah, I'm actually thinking about getting a new car. Boom.
Yeah.
Silly. No. Yeah, man.
But it's like, dude, if I'm not trying to get sad, dude. So it's like it's just like a defense mechanism. You know what I mean?
Of course.
If someone's like, oh, like, would you ever kill yourself? I'm like, yeah, man, I'd fucking, you know.
Yeah, of course. Do you have a trouble keeping like being serious when someone's trying to talk to you about something serious? Have you ever been in a relationship where the girl's like trying to like tell you something that's like been bothering her and it's like really real?
Yeah, like every single one.
Yeah, me too. And I bite the sides of my cheek and I like smile.
Yeah.
And then, but like anytime now, like if I'm hanging with someone, like they need to know I'm like, you cannot take it personal.
Yeah.
Like clockwork, I'm gonna like laugh in your face if you're like, hey, I'm really struggling right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm just, it's not, and I read about this. It's an actual reaction. It's because like your body like has to send a signal because it's about to be sad, and we like don't want to feel it, so it like thinks about, you know what I mean? It just like it throws the other thing at you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It's like your nervous system.
Yeah, just like totally dysregulated and like.
Well, I remember like I had a girlfriend a few years ago, and sometimes we would be driving, and I would be drinking a pre-workout.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm already like kind of caffeinated, but she would get like really emotional, and she'd be like telling like a really emotional story, and I would just start laughing. She would be like, "What's so funny?" or whatever. But I wasn't like laughing at her.
Nothing is funny. What's funny is that I'm not a human, and I'm recognizing that because I'm like, what should I say? Oh man, you're a fucking dumbass. You don't say that. I would always
get like distracted, dude. You never done that with like a chick's in the car and she's saying stuff, and you're like, dude, she'll be like talking and you'll be thinking about something else, and then you'll start laughing, like you're not even listening to anything she's saying.
Honestly, I'm a great listener, John.
For real, this never once happened to you.
Of course. All the time. I get called on it, like on my phone. But there's a rule, like unless, like I try to tell people, because you know when people get frustrated when you're like, what? And they're like, I'm not saying it again. It's like, no, not fair.
Yeah.
You have to confirm that I'm listening. Be like, hey, John, I'm going to tell you a story. And you got to be like, yeah, Alan, I'm locked in. Because you know sometimes it's like that in between, like, because my brain just goes, like yours, which is crazy. You said you don't have ADHD. You just fucking described it. But that's fine. Hey, that's fine. We can be in denial.
Yeah, but like the chick would be like, if we were like in the car or something, the chick was like getting emotional. I would always have this thought.
Why is she getting emotional in the car?
Chicks just get emotional and they start like venting.
No, I need more details.
I think she was, dude, I wasn't listening. But she was like about to start crying, dude, and I remember I started laughing. But dude, I was thinking about a fucking asteroid coming down from the sky and hitting the highway and like blowing shit up, and then some dude like jerking off on the freeway, like in the middle, like after it happens. Like I was thinking about that while she was talking about her anxiety and stuff. So I started laughing, and then she was like, "Why are you laughing? Like, what's so fucking funny?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it." Like, she was like, "No, you have to tell me." And then I told her,
You were like,
and then she got even more upset. So it's like, you just told me to tell you, you know.
You know what's funny is because you heard her ask, and I do this too. So I'm not. You heard her ask, "Tell me what you're laughing at," and like a normal person, I don't like use the word normal, but like someone not you would like realize that like I definitely can't tell her that the asteroid and jerking off man thing, but I could maybe come up with something and just like without detail be like, I was actually just laughing because I know you're upset right now and I genuinely want to hear it. But I was laughing at how absurd it is that I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
But you have no fucking game. So instead you're like, a guy coming because of asteroid on the road. What were you saying, babe? And then she's
I'm
just
an
like,
honest guy, dude. I'm fucking real.
Yeah,
with it.
you are honest. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Could never tell a lie.
Yeah.
George Washington could never tell a lie, they say.
But yeah, man, I'm not gay, so.
I didn't accuse you.
I mean, you asked me, dude. Like if I got shoved up doing you know.
So what about like a woman that is really strong, like
CrossFit,
built like you,
yeah,
and has a vagina?
yeah, I could probably get turned on by that. Honestly, no, dude.
Like, what are you into? Do you have a type?
Probably just like chubby chicks, man. I like
Do you have a
chubby
type?
chicks.
You say chubby chicks, but I know the kid's resume, and you've accumulated you know, you got saddies, you got baddies, you got in betweenies.
Yeah, that's all I can get though, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
But dude, you know what's crazy, bro? Is I know you've shown your penis to me before,
oh, Jonathan.
like many times without me asking,
Yes.
and I always thought you were gay, but that's probably the straightest thing you can do as a guy.
Just like, hey, man,
Yeah.
like, hey, look at my hand, look at my feet, look at that thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching like Sports Center. You just walk in the room and
You're not telling the truth. That's not true. I didn't do that.
you've done it 3 times.
Oh, like
you would
if
invite me over, and
like I was just getting out of the shower, I'm changing, and I'm like, hey, John, what's this? And it's just
I
like,
don't even think you were in the shower. I'd be like, hey, man, can I get a water? And you'd be like, yeah, man, I'll be right back. And I would sit on your couch, and you would walk into the living room with your dick out, and I'd be like, all right, man.
yeah, but that's funny. Yeah, that's cool though. That's cute.
I mean, it was like a little bit concerning because there was never like, you know, you would never like, yo, man, I'm just playing. Like,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah,
almost
yeah.
like you wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm, you know, I thought it was the straightest thing you could do. So
There you go.
I'm like a vet. You know what I mean? So I knew it was good.
So I kind of.
But I've also seen you do it to other people who didn't really take it that well.
Where did I do this?
Fucking Alan, when Alan lived with
That's
you.
so funny. I was just
He
going to tell you,
freaked out,
Fitzgerald. He's not. So one time I walked like from my room just around the corner to the living room. Like, what's up, man? And he's just like, come on, like grossed out.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
But he was living with you, dude.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So he was probably scared. You know what I mean?
No.
Like knowing that he's got to sleep there at night.
What's there to be afraid of?
You molesting him in the middle of the night.
John, I'm not much of a toucher.
What was like the reaction you were hoping to get though from Alan?
No, that was the reaction I wanted.
Oh, all right.
Because it was like, you know what? It was kind of one of like, he's not uncomfortable in many situations.
Yeah.
Like he might be uncomfortable, like awkward, but not like actually like upset about it. Because think about him. He's done some things. He's got
Yeah.
quite the resume. But just like to all of a sudden be like so like, oh, that's gay. I can't even see it. Like it's just like, I saw a little demon in you right there.
Well, I think the video was like you being like, yeah, I'm currently living with a homophobic person.
Yeah, that was funny. That was good. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but what would you do if you did that and then he pulled his pants down? Because then you'd be like,
I would
dude,
honestly be like, no. It's way better when it's a one-way street.
yeah,
I feel like, like I know what I'm working with is better. I don't want to, like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
I mean, bro, it is crazy like seeing another dude's piece.
I don't love it. It happens, and then you do sometimes they'll do a quick analysis, like, oh, poor guy, or like, maybe he's a grower.
Yeah,
Like
I
men
mean,
at the gym specifically, because there's different, like my era, dude, when I'm 9 years old, I'm at the pool club. I am changing me and my cousin, two 7-year-old boys, whatever, just shorts off, bathing suit on, and there's fucking old men in the thing. I'm seeing grown men cock, not a family member,
yeah,
not a person whose first or last name I know. I'm seeing man penis 12 feet away. I mean, I'm not looking, but I'm just like, oh, that's a cock, and I'm a little boy. And now that I'm like older and wiser, that is fucking crazy.
yeah.
No individual stalls, just benches. This was like the 90s. Dude, that shit wouldn't fly today. Like literally at the YMCA, which this was a YMCA back then, that same YMCA, they literally have a men's locker room, a women's locker room, and a family locker room. So like if I was that age, I would go into the family locker room with a parent.
With a boner.
And then a huge chubbed up, and then into an individual stall away from everyone. But instead, I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm about to go swim with my friends, but let me change in front of 4 grandpas.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, where are their kids? Where are their grandkids? Why are you in here when I'm in here?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I was young enough where I remember we could put our penis inside our body. You know how little it is for it to like you know when you push
Still
it in like
can,
a button?
man. Still
What?
can, brother.
Nah, that's painful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying I could do it if I
Yeah,
wanted
well,
to.
yeah, I mean, if I gun to my head, I could. But I'm saying I could. We did this. Boop, my whole penis is in my body. Isn't that funny? Ha ha! And then it pops out.
A little armadillo action.
You know, you get it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm over here playing with my penis, and then an old man walks in. We got to stop playing with our penises
Yeah.
because like we got to behave now and be normal naked kids in front of the grandpa, not kids playing with the penis. But we're still fucking little naked kids.
Yeah, it's confusing, man.
It's
I remember going
inappropriate.
to the,
The word is inappropriate.
Yeah.
That would never happen today.
Yeah, but I guess it's
Actually, let me correct that. That shouldn't happen.
Oh, it's still going down, dude.
Well, obviously. Not bad.
It is. But dude, I remember I used to go to the boys and girls club.
Yep.
When I was like 9, 10. And I didn't have a lot of friends, dude. It was just like me and my sister went there and we would hang out.
Yep.
But I was like fat and weird, like screaming penis. I used to like kick basketballs in the air and like watch
I've
them
seen
hit
the
people.
pics, glasses.
Yeah.
Not a great.
But dude, we took a field trip to Cumberland High School to go swimming there. And we were in the locker room, dude, and for some reason I was straight up boned out. Like, dude, straight up boner, dude. And I was just looking at kids, dude.
Let's unpack this.
I remember like it was yesterday, man.
But it could have been a nervous boner. You know what? It could have been a bus ride boner.
Yeah.
You know, the vibration sometimes. And I could see you having some thighs rubbing together. So you're actually almost giving yourself a little thigh
Well,
job.
I was freeballing it.
This all tracks.
I know it wasn't a gay boner,
No, I know what you mean, though. Maybe I had to pee boner. When you're a little kid, sometimes you'll get boners.
but I remember like being fat, just boned up in the locker room. And there were kids like older than me who like started pointing at me laughing because I was boned up, but it looked like I was flaccid. You know what I'm saying? It was like the shortest boner ever.
Right.
So
In a
people-
bathing suit? Or what do you...
I remember kids being like, holy shit, dude. Like,
Oh,
they were like, yo, that's his boner. Like, they were like, that's
Like basically,
all you
like
got?
you're finding
So
out.
I was like trying to get harder.
And you're prepubescent, so it's small.
Yeah. And I'm
And
like,
now you got a kid who, first off, again,
not
big
gay.
misstep by the organization to even have those two age groups together, where one kid knows like, oh, that's a boner, and the other kid is just like, oh, let me jerk it to get it bigger and harder for you, teenagers. That's
Yeah, I mean,
fucked
I
up.
was just mentally like, dude, get bigger.
No, I get it.
And nothing was happening. So it was like this emotional warfare.
All right, so serious question: you go to the doctor, you got the checkup, physical's coming. It's obviously small because you're nervous, and do you give a little, try to fluff it up when you were younger to make sure he knew? Hey, maybe put in the chart that I've been growing, or do you go with the tiniest little?
Oh, yeah, dude, the smaller the better, man.
I used to be so self-conscious.
I don't even want him to see it, dude.
Again, I was so self-conscious that I was like, I think my doctor probably has somewhere in his notes like tiniest penis in the greater Rhode Island
For
area.
real.
Like, and it's not, by the way, but
Yeah.
I remember thinking like,
Wow, man.
why is it so tiny? But it's like, no, that tracks because you're not excited. It should
I
be
mean,
tiny. You're
I'd
about
be
to,
more scared of being like.
I'm about to go into combat
I
because
mean,
he's not gentle. They were not gentle with the balls.
Yeah.
I've had a problem with notes for the class. Don't touch them. I don't like people touching them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I just feel like it'd be more concerning if you were like chubbed up. I feel like he'd have that in his notes. Be like, watch out for this guy.
Yeah. But there's nothing sensual about it. You'd have to be a real pervert to be chubbed up.
Yeah. I mean, I had a woman doctor though. I didn't have a
Interesting.
male doctor.
I had a man. I don't know what it's like.
I had
a
an
woman.
attractive
Interesting.
woman.
Oh, I'd still get wicked nervous. I'd
And
be
she
tiny.
would do it really quick. She knew what was good, dude.
Cough? Did you turn and cough or just cough?
I never even did the cough. I remember her just like, dude, it was crazy because she would, dude, I'd be standing up and she'd pull my pants down, blowjob height.
And you have to like look away because you're so nervous.
Oh, yeah, dude, I'm thinking about like 9/11 highlights. Like, but she would just fucking pull them down and pull them back up really quick.
This is your pediatrician?
Pediatrician, yeah.
Dude, I had a doctor for like years and then like he retired and like a few people were like, yeah, I didn't like that guy. Because I remember we actually switched doctor. He was rough. He was too rough on me. Because I was a little anxious, giggly boy.
Yeah.
You know, still am.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was like kind of like be like frustrated, you know, like just doesn't want to do like the whole like, all right, we're gonna like, you know how like they don't have the patience, like a boomer, like a true like. And I remember just being like, he's rough with me, and like I said it like 3 times. Where my mom's like, had to go to him like, I don't know what's going on,
What?
but my son's like afraid of you. You're like roughing him up and shit. Like I'm talking about like real shit.
Yeah.
And we changed doctors.
Damn, dude.
I wonder if something ever came out.
Yeah, man.
But that was like a real like source of anxiety for me going to the doctors.
Yeah, man. I don't even go to the doctor anymore, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You seem healthy.
Yeah, dude.
Trying to jerk yourself off into not being gay or convince yourself you're not gay by doing gay stuff.
I mean, that was a while ago. It might be time to run it back. We should do it together, man.
Maybe you didn't have like the right kind of substances in your body. Maybe take some magic mind. Maybe have more espresso. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, what were you like in that? What was going on in your life when you did that?
I was probably at my most vulnerable sexually, just trying to figure it out, dude.
But you were not really getting laid.
I mean, dude, I used to get laid a lot more than I do now.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like in high school and stuff, dude, I was shredding it.
Bullshit.
Dude, I played 3 sports.
You guys were having sex in high school?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Most sex I've ever had in my life, dude.
It's so crazy.
All you had to do is just find a chick who just got broken up with, and she'd be like, "Hey, do you want to go out?" She'd be like, "Yeah."
And then you'd have sex with her.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of girls experimented on you. Does that make sense?
For sure,
Like
yeah.
used you as a practice guy.
Yeah, it was like going to a strip club, dude. I thought they were like genuinely in love with me, but they were just,
You were just a piece of meat.
yeah.
They're like, this guy's pretty much not even a person. I can't hurt him. Let me just see what I can do.
I was fucked up, man. You should take that back.
I'm saying what they thought.
Yeah.
And I would never think that.
You don't know that, dude.
But I think that's what happened.
I think that's what chicks think out about guys. They're like, oh, if this guy doesn't work out, I got a list, like a lineup, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like it doesn't, if this just doesn't work out, I got another guy in there.
Oh, yeah. Every chick I've ever talked to, I'm just like, oh, when was your last relationship? They're like, oh, like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, all right, well. Like, dude, if I dated a girl for like a year and we broke up, it would take me at least that amount of time to move on. I would just be playing COD with the boys, you know?
Yeah. No,
In the gym.
I'm with it, man. But I'm saying, like, do you want to have a girlfriend?
No.
No, you already have a dog.
I know, that's all I need, man.
You got a dog. You got a Dunkin' Donuts down the street.
Mm-hmm.
What else could a man
I had
ever
to pee
need?
real quick. Hold on.
Like we were talking about like autism earlier. It's been a real theme lately. Like, cause like one of my special interests is in fact like human behavior and autism. But like I feel like, you know, like the hood white kid from your high school.
Yeah.
Just picture whoever I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Autistic. Think
Yeah.
about it. Finding an identity. Instead of having to deal with what's going on, just be like, I'm going to be the rapper guy.
Yeah.
So now you're walking around the school. You're self-stimming. What are you doing? You got your swag. You're rapping. You're like, oh, you fucking beep, beep. You know, like they just had like little phrases they'd always have. Like they'd have like a funny laugh. You know, like the kid, he'd be like hood and tough and got that too, but all of a sudden, like you walk by with your shirt and be like, and I see you, Johnny Slimy, with that little double XL eyes on. Aha! Like, you know, they do shit like that.
Yeah. That was you, man.
It wasn't, but it's become me because I'll do this character. But how is it a character if it's what I'm doing the whole time?
I think it's just you. I think it's like your central identity, dude.
It kind of has become it.
Yeah.
Like, but it's not real. Like, it's not who I really am, but it is who I am. If I like,
What are you, the fucking Split, dude? The guy in the movie Split or something?
yeah,
Yeah.
type shit. But you know, like I know
Yeah.
you know who I'm talking about. And a lot of those guys actually, they were obsessed with rap, and then they somehow like pivoted to MAGA. Like they have a wife and kids, and they're like really all about like values, but they're still trash. I know you know what I mean. I know you know that. I can think of like 10 kids off the top of my head that went from kind of the hood white kid, you know, loved Eminem, and just kind of pivoted towards like having like a pretty stable job.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of MAGA, but they're still like, obviously they're not very bright, but like, it's like, how did you go from someone who loved this culture that was like, you know, about like fighting oppression, and now you literally are the oppressor? It's again, you just pivoted identities. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
I don't know anyone that's MAGA. Straight up. I've never.
I feel like half your town is not MAGA, but
Maybe like Republican, but not like MAGA.
yeah, okay, fair. No, but this person I'm talking about is more MAGA. Maybe not like
Yeah.
MAGA hats, but like
MAGA's
kind of like
Southern, like hardcore, like.
no.
That's what I
there's-
think of when I think of like MAGA. Like,
There's silent MAGAs where
Yeah,
we're
for
from.
sure.
Yeah.
I feel like MAGA, if it was anything, it would just be like the kids who used to like be bullies. Like we used to call them like foyer kids. So yeah, I guess they were kind of
Foyer
like,
kid,
they weren't
okay.
like Malibu's most wanted though. They were just like
Yeah.
like fake like gangsters that hung out like over by the Boys and Girls Club like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, yes, man. But yeah, I'm thinking about like a Wigga. You're making me think about like Malibu's most wanted. I'm just talking about like
Yeah, Wig is cool. Like
Yeah.
King Wigga, King Wigga.
But
He's
I think
voting
like,
red now.
what you're describing though, dude, like the kids who like were like doing underground rap, like had like SoundCloud
Okay.
albums
Yep.
and like thought they were gonna rap. Most of that I think was just like a consequence of just smoking too much weed, dude.
Part of it.
Yeah.
I think I'll tell you what. It's a pipeline of kids that got pulled out of class
Mm.
and needed help,
Yeah.
that pivoted to become the people that like don't believe in helping other people.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
it's like-
I don't even think they know what that means, dude.
Right. Listen, I'm doing the thinking for them, and also we're inventing a made up person. But
Yeah.
I like, you struggled reading and stuff, and you just like continued to move. Like, you didn't like reading out loud. Or like some of those people, like that time I didn't feel good reading out loud, I'm gonna turn it into hating school, like, and just
Yeah.
make it like, oh, teachers suck and they're indoctrinating the kids, and like, it's just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
I mean a little bit.
Yeah, we can
There's
move
something
on.
there, but
There's something there.
you gotta dig a little deeper. Cause I'm still thinking about Malibu's most wanted, dude. That's all I'm thinking about
It's
right
a fun movie.
now. Yeah.
It's a little. It probably doesn't hold up quite the same now. Like, it's a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Even then, it was like it was kind of like, okay, he's
I thought it was hilarious, man. I still think all those movies are pretty funny, dude. Like Dumb and Dumber and shit.
Dumb and Dumber's good.
It's very good.
It shaped me.
A great fucking movie.
Shaped me.
I remember watching Dumb and Dumber like stoned with a chick who was pretty hot. Her name
How'd it
was
go?
Sydney, dude. I was in the friend zone with her for a long time. We used to go to Chili's and shit and hang out and just
1-on-1.
yeah, man. I was in the friend zone for a long time, and one time she came over, dude, and we watched Dumb and Dumber, and we got stoned. Dude, I was literally in tears laughing. Dude, I remember, dude, like halfway through the movie, she had never seen it before, so she like didn't understand.
I mean, it's
Like, the
it's like, it's a little.
Bro, I remember like not being able to fucking breathe.
I think that was the weed. But,
And I was like, oh, bro, I'm definitely hooking up with this chick.
yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, this is so fucking stupid. Like, she was like, I don't get it.
Vibe killer.
But like, dude, imagine watching, as a female, like, no offense, imagine watching Dumb and Dumber for the first time, like, inconsolably high. Like, dude,
Very fair.
that's gotta be.
Because it is
wild.
weird. Like,
Yeah.
because they're just, it's not Billy Madison, but it's like, all right, these are dumb guys. They're kind of, it's, it's weird.
I mean,
like,
what movie would you put on if you were trying to like hang out with a chick though? Because that would be like
I'll tell you what I do put on. Ninja Turtles, 1990, original.
the original one.
Holds up.
So it's like dudes in actual turtle costumes.
Yeah, Raph says damn twice.
So you've gotten a hand job to Ninja Turtles.
I ain't going over stats right now, but let's just say.
Were you watching the movie when you were getting an HJ?
Let's just say, if you've seen Ninja Turtles, you haven't necessarily been with Alan Moreau. But if you've been with Alan Moreau, you've seen Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. What
Okay.
about the current version, like the CGI?
It's not as good.
I mean,
Like, I
dude,
won't like show that to.
pretty sick though.
It's fine, but it doesn't. I'm telling you, the 1990 is just better.
real.
Jim Henson's Muppet. The costumes were awesome. It was less.
It was like a Civil War reenactment though.
No, what? Are you comparing the battle that the fellas had against the Foot Clan?
What were the
to some
action scenes like?
real karate choreography, martial arts,
Oh, for real?
gang violence? The Foot Clan teaming up on Raph? Raph on a roof, helpless, getting beat up? Casey Jones coming to rescue him after having a beef with him earlier in the movie? We're now becoming allies? What?
And you think I'm autistic, dude?
Iconic April O'Neil. Iconic April O'Neil being. Give me fucking 2 seconds. This is bullshit. How am I blanking on her name? This is crazy. Judith Hogue. Sorry. Judith Hogue as April O'Neil. Baddie.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of makeup. Pretty.
Yeah.
Cool. An independent news lady. Single. Living in the city. Sex in the City should have been people like April O'Neil. That's what it should have been.
Like chicks with no makeup.
Or just like real people like doing cool stuff, not
Yeah.
fucking what it is, you know? Sorry for all the Sex and the City people out there. Sore subject. But I've been hanging out with, like, she's just like had it on in the background recently. And I've been kind of like catching it and just being like, because I never watched it the first time, but it's just like, oh, it's like kind of teaching young women to be like
whores,
being
yeah.
terrible is okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying about sex. It's not about the sex. I just mean actually like just like not having like, you know, some of them just like, it's very not be who you want to be and be yourself. Like someone's like, I
Yeah.
just like him. And it's like, nah, be you.
Just about women, dude.
You know what? Look at me. Low information, high confidence. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sex and the City is great. Me and you should watch Sex and the City instead of here talking shit. Maybe that could just be your new shit.
Yeah. I'd rather watch like fucking what's it called? That show with the witches.
Charmed.
Charmed. Yeah, I'd rather watch that, dude.
I never watched it, but someone in high school, I was like a freshman, and this is when like I was watching WWE, like Raw and SmackDown. That was like the height of the
Yeah.
Rock and Sock connection.
Mm-hmm.
You were much younger, dating myself, but like this kid, I remember him telling me, like, dude, you ever watch Charmed after? Because we were basically talking about how like sometimes like the matches with the girls were like so hot. Remember back in the day, they'd be like a lingerie match. Like to win, you just have to like get like the clothes off the girl. And it was so
Yeah.
like, but you're sitting there like, I was like 15 trying to like, I wonder if I
Yeah.
can like maybe squeeze something in the next 45 seconds, you know? I don't have to tell you. And my boy said, I'm like, oh, dude, Charmed. I'm like, I don't. He's like, dude, I'm telling you, their nipples are hard the entire show.
They are, dude.
I knew you would know that.
Yeah, but dude, when you combine like sorcery with tits, it's fucking crazy, bro. Like whenever they would cast a spell, you're just bricked up, dude. Like they're in danger and like you think they're about to get killed, and then dude, these chicks are just fucking their nipples could fucking penetrate steel.
So they're just like, I think it was like a rule on set. You just had to be hard, like just keep them chilly.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they're shooting fucking spells out of their tits. But dude, they really time it well because it's like you're like, oh shit, they're gonna fucking die by like some sort of demon, and then fucking one of the chicks who's in like a Sarah McLachlan commercial about like pets getting.
She was a big proponent of the Me Too movement, I believe.
Yeah, she's fucking cunt, dude.
Jesus. I disagree.
She's a
I
fucking
need
bitch,
everyone
dude.
to and everyone listening. I disagree
That
with
chick
all that he
sucks,
said.
dude.
He's still going. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that chick sucks, but she was so good in that show.
Our shirts kind of almost match. I just wanted to point that out. And you have beautiful eyes that kind of go with that shirt.
Thanks, man.
It like brings it out. Mine brown, not so much, but I just wanted to point it out.
Yeah,
You're really nice eyes.
I make you uncomfortable, dude, talking about tits and shit.
No, you made me uncomfortable saying the girl is a cunt. Who like,
You know
was
what
like,
I'm talking about, though?
I believe so. She, Allie? No. I know who I'm talking about. We both know who we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you think you'd have a good time hanging out with that chick?
It's not about hanging out with her.
I'm
I
just
brought up the
saying,
Me
dude.
Too movement, and then you called her the C
Yeah,
word.
which is a bitch.
But it sounds what you're doing is basically being like, yeah, her and anyone that was part of the Me Too movement fucking really sucked.
Well, she's just gay, dude.
You can say you hate her, but also be like, hey, Me Too movement. Yeah, hey, I hear your girly pops and guy pops. Let's tighten it up and men be better.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like her. You can do that.
I mean, dude, I'm just trying to see like how you'd feel if she was casting spells with hard nips. Like,
As long
you're
as,
saying
as,
you
long
wouldn't
as
be
she's
down
happy
for-
doing it, I'm happy for her.
Okay, dude.
Nah, man. Who do
Say
you
how
mean?
you really feel, dude. 'Cause I feel like you're gonna go home and watch Charm, dude. You're gonna watch all like fucking 10 seasons when you get home, dude.
I'm gonna crash my car
Yeah, dude.
watching. What was he doing? He was watching episodes of Charmed.
Yeah. They put it on the TV at the gym in the morning, dude. I'm emotionally invested.
Really?
Yeah.
At this point, it's 20 years old, right?
Oh yeah, it's just like one of those things they put on replay.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You must have jacked off to that too.
No, not really, man. I was too busy watching Charm, dude. You know. But I'm telling you, dude, like if you combine fucking sorcery with hard nips and like hot chicks, dude, just next level shit, man.
She was on Who's the Boss?
Like think about Harry Potter, dude. Like everyone had a crush on Hermione. It's like the same concept, but it's like older women, so you're not even upset. You're just like,
Can I be honest?
mm-hmm.
Never got into Harry Potter.
It's fucked up, man.
I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to.
It's fine.
I didn't read the books. I didn't watch the movies.
So you're just watching dudes, pretty much.
Ninja Turtles, man.
Ninja Turtles, dude. You're watching WWE. Like, have you ever watched anything involving like sorcery and tits?
Hocus Pocus.
Okay.
Was
any
it
of them
Double
hot?
Toil and Trouble? Was that a thing?
Are any of them hot in Hocus Pocus?
Sarah Jessica Parker was kind of hot.
That's like a seasonal thing, though. It's only during like Halloween.
Yeah, but I was a big Disney guy, so like a lot
What
of
about
times, I watched.
Game of Thrones?
I watched the first couple seasons,
Yeah.
like late, like after they had already come out, and I was like, yeah, it was solid. But dude, there's a rough scene in the very first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He's like, yeah, there was.
I
watched
didn't
it.
watch it, dude.
But oh, you never watched it.
Dude, you think I'd be able to understand that?
It is so many characters. I was like, you should just have a printout.
I do. I think I
So-
did watch the first episode, and I was just like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able."
I
to
never even watched
understand
Sopranos.
it.
like, fully.
I just started watching Sopranos.
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
fine.
good, honestly, man.
Yeah, no. Breaking Bad, I think, is great. That was the best.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But Sopranos, a lot of people speak about it. You know, Italians are my least favorite kind of white people, though. I've said that 1,000 times.
Why? 'Cause they rape chicks.
You know what? That if I didn't
Am I
like them and you
wrong,
were
though?
trying to get me to like them, that wouldn't help. But yeah, that's part. But
Because they're like aggressive around women and shit.
do you want to? I mean, we can unpack. Italians are my least favorite kind of white people. First off, because they refer to themselves as Italians. They're not. Italians live in Italy, right? You live in North Providence, Rhode Island, Giuseppe. You have a framed picture of Babe Ruth in the kitchen instead of your family. You have a room with a white carpet. No one's allowed to go inside.
Well,
The family owes a piano and no one plays it. Grandma is a wonderful cook, the sweetest old woman, and secretly racist. Grandpa is the sweetest old man and overtly racist. But he's nice. I love him though. It's like, yeah, but he sucks. He's just your grandpa. But they all have to like respect hey, you sit there, you spill him the red wine at family dinner, telling him who to vote for, and then all like the people just go, oh, that's what grandpa says. And then you meet the girl who's all hot and tan skinned, and and she's like, I just want a big backyard. And you go, what else do you? And you find out slowly, like, oh, she's just a conservative fucking loser.
Did you have like an ex who was Italian or something?
Not specifically, but we grew up around a lot. I think Northeast Italians is really what it is.
Yeah.
By the way, close second, least favorite kind of white person is Portuguese. So don't think they're getting off the hook. But I just mean, like, oh, the food's so good. And I'm like, that's it? Like, all right. Like, the food's good. But like, so we just excuse
So what's
the worst.
What's
Like, they hate women. Like, they truly hate women. Like, go to like a big family dinner, just like, I'll play the game. I'll go along. I'll eat the food. And then, oh, we're all done. When all the guys go in the room, sit and watch football and fucking, and all the women are in the kitchen, clean it up. And just like, it's like traditional, but also like at the end of the day, it's actually toxic.
Yeah.
But it's
Well,
kind
that
of one of
sounds
those
like
like,
every family ever, dude. I think it's like different ways of being.
I think, let me hate.
Yeah.
Let me hate who I
Let
hate.
it out, dude. Let it out.
Like, I don't hate him, but I just like, my percentage is too high when I describe
what would be
them.
top tier?
What's that?
What would be top of the list? Like the best
The best?
nationality?
Oh, man. Does it have to be a human? Why do we have to do this?
I mean, you just said that the worst, so like, there's got to be a best, dude. You talking like Jews? Well, you can be an Italian Jew though, or there really is none.
Let me get like what about someone Nordic, like someone from up, like
It's got to be relevant, dude. You got like Italians, Portuguese people, fucking Irish.
Irish is fine. They're gonna drink. They're gonna
Yeah,
maybe be a first responder.
but I think the Irish people are more racist than fucking Italians.
No, Italian
Like
people
old-
hate black people.
If we're talking about like South Boston, dude, like
Yeah, that's
you know,
trash suburb Boston people. Yeah,
pretty much.
those
I think
are
what
fun.
you're trying to say is everyone's trash, dude.
So many people are trash, dude.
Yeah,
And I didn't know how many people were trashed. Like, the older you get, you realize, like, oh, even the ones that I thought were, like, fine,
yeah,
they're trash. It's just that the ones that were, like, complete garbage stood out as trash.
yeah.
So it's just, like, there's worse people, so you compare them, but you're like, yeah. Someone who's just, like, moderately terrible is still terrible to me.
Yeah, I mean, when you get older, man, you kind of realize, dude, if you have like 1 to 3 good friends, like you pretty much made it.
Yeah.
Like you're good.
Yeah.
That's all you really need.
Dude. I have too many feelings to, like, not tell people what's wrong with them.
Mm.
So if people can tolerate it, I'll deal with it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, we can be friends, but I'm going to tell this person why they are terrible.
Yeah.
And try to fix it too.
You can still be their friend though.
Yeah, of course. But like, I want them to know that they would be better if, like, their dad didn't love the mom the way they did. Or like the way, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to, like, be like, hey, you ever know, like, I want them to really peel apart their childhood and their life leading up to where they are that day, even though they didn't plan on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This probably says a lot about me. Like, I'm projecting, like, fix myself, but it's kind of like, no. Do you ever notice? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that around here.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's like different because it's usually like, you'll be like, hey, man, like, you're retarded or whatever because of this. And then you just hang out and like play basketball or whatever.
Yeah.
But like around here, people are like, dude, you're like, this is why you're fucked up.
Yeah.
You don't agree with me. Don't talk to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm shunning you out of my life. And she's like, all right, man. Like, after a certain point, you just go, all right, like, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like, I don't have the energy to like fucking deal with this right now. But it's gotten extreme. It'll be like, people like liberals are like always like hardcore liberals, dude.
Well, there's a lot of infighting.
It's like, they just like diagnose you with everything, dude. Like, it's definitely like a disease. Like, you could just be having a regular conversation. They'll be like, oh, dude, you're fucking homophobic. Like, you're this, you're that. And it's like, dude, we're just like shooting the shit. Like, people are going to go home jerk off and go to bed. Like no one's like, you know.
Well, I can see what you're saying,
Yeah.
but maybe like I think part of it is people don't know where other people are coming from. Because I might also do the same. Be like, oh, I feel like you're being bigoted, but it's actually like if you go full circle, maybe that person's being ironic, and they're so not bigoted that they assumed you knew that, and they're just doing a thing.
Yeah, but even if you were like, even if you try to like rationalize it, they're still gonna like they want to be right. They want you to be like, you're right. You know, it's like something's in the water, dude. There's generally something.
Sense of justice, man.
It's not even that. It's just like they're so negative, dude. It's like they want to.
I feel like you're picturing like two people right now.
I'm picturing everyone I've ever met in New York City right now. Like it's not everywhere. It's just like a New York City type thing. It's like,
I mean, New York City is a different world. It's not even like
completely different. Yeah.
It's just not even like when people like. It's not even like I actually talked to someone. I did a show in Springfield, Massachusetts, at the Roar Comedy Club, and I was talking to this guy who was outside. He's been in America like 6 months at this point. He spent the first few months in New York City, and now he was in Western Mass. Obviously, like totally different. But he's like, I like it here. I like this place. You know, whatever. Just talking. And he's like, but New York City, I don't consider it America. Like that's how he would describe it. If like someone from his country was going to come over, don't like go to New York and be like, okay, look around. Like this is America. He's like the way that it is, and that there's so many different cultures. It's not like a representation of America, good or bad. I'm just saying like this is a guy who's like new to the country. Just saying like after experiencing other areas, he's like it doesn't count.
Yeah,
because it really is just so different. There's just so many cultures at once.
it goes against everything, like human.
It is. I mean, you get
like
cold
if you think
fast.
about it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If you're here long enough, you
It's
just
fast
look
moving,
around.
faster
You go,
moving,
there's
yeah.
no grass. There's buildings everywhere that it's just like a bunch of fake businesses. There's too many people. Everything's a scam. You know, it's just like none of this is real.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But if I were to go down south, not saying I ever would, but if I was going to go to like North Carolina and be exposed to like fucking Mother Nature, people who are actually nice, probably racist, but that's a whole different story. No, I'm just kidding. But
No, that's real though. They'll be nice, but
sure.
they'll be like they might be like actual like nice, but doesn't mean kind. They'll hold the door for you, and you're cool because you look like them. But like they actually are like, yeah, trans people should not exist. Like, but that's just God that tells me to think that anyway. So it's not. It's I don't have no hate in my heart for them. It's like, well, doesn't matter. You can't just be like, and also. I'm cool with everyone. You can't do that when you like take away people's rights and shit. And that's where I'd rather argue with a liberal who's infighting or saying I'm doing microaggressions and at least like have it out than just be like, hey, thanks for the food. That was delicious. Here's your tip. Hey, have a good night. And then be like, your gay family member should be dead. Like in their head. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not.
Yeah, but it would make sense. Like there's always going to be like a trade-off. Like nothing's ever going to be like perfect.
Right.
So it's like you just got to
pick. You got to pick.
Yeah.
I mean, also, nature. There's something to say. Like nature really is like healing. You got to take your hike. I know you'll take a hike or whatever when you like can. Yeah. Like it does heal you. Not to be corny, but like, and if nature heals you, then you'd have to say, the fucking concrete and cement and buildings kills you.
Yeah, even when you think about it, dude, it's terrifying,
dude.
Like, dude, I went into a bank today and I was just like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I would never, like, someone should shoot that bank up.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, way more people should be cutting, like, CEOs' heads off.
Yeah, I mean.
And, like it's time.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like, yeah, it is truly, like, modern-day slavery.
We're going to have a nice warm bank and like people that used to own houses sitting outside like spending the last $5 on like a parlay to then hope they can hit to go inside the bank to gamble. Like it's good. We're going to get there at some point. Like every teenager right now is addicted to gambling, and we won't know this for another like decade when all of a sudden like this next generation has jobs and like not only can they a house, like guys, where's their money going? And you're going to find out like, oh yeah, the children. Dude, I have fucking 15-year-old kids who will like be talking about spreads at like practice. Like, oh yeah. And it's like on their phone.
Man.
And they don't even have like real jobs yet. So once they get that first paycheck, and now you got grandpas and grandmas who are doing Candy Crush and shit, but now it is connected to an actual casino. So I'm positive there's people blowing their life savings in a nursing home right now, and no one's monitoring it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard, dude.
It's the saddest and realest thing that's happening.
Yeah, and if everything's automated, they're not even gonna have to work.
And there's gonna be a news story, just be like, in other news, these women are gonna die in the next 3 days because they can't afford to stay in the nursing home. They've gambled their money away. Back to you, John. And he's gonna be like, brought to you by DraftKings, and it's just gonna be a heartfelt thing. Maybe someone gives them money, and we do like a GoFundMe, whatever. But it's like that situation of the 3 women that I just made up in my head. It's gonna be millions of people.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been like a fear monger, but I genuinely think like humanity's fucked, dude. Like
the next epidemic is gambling more than drug, because that's a drug. Like, yeah, we have like fentanyl and like vaping and shit is already bad enough, but like gambling is so normal now.
Yeah,
I remember, dude, 15 years ago, I'd have a couple friends who were like, dude, I got a bookie if you ever want it. And I remember just feeling like, oh, that's kind of weird. Now it's like you're sitting watching a football game. Just like, let's go back like 5 years. Yeah, maybe like 8 years. It'd be like 5 or 6 of us like sitting watching like the Patriots or whatever. Yeah. And like 3 people are like on the apps of gambling and they're like really into it. By third quarter, just in talking and how cool it could be, like, oh, dude, so you know how to like, do an over? Here's what I'm telling you, the other 3 guys, we like, all right, I'm downloading this shit. This is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's so addicting.
One of my buddies used to make fun of me and, Sham. Me and Sham would always joke, go back and forth, like, hey, Knicks tonight or like Celtics tonight. Hey, who do you think about Horford? Just like talking shit. Me and him and my boy Tilson sitting there. And he'd be making fun of us because like it's an intense game and we're like on our phone trying to chase the live bet. Be like, oh, dude, they're making a comeback, And he's like, dude, can't we just enjoy the game? And then like a few months later, he's on it. Yeah. And we are catching him kind of being like, a little parlay cooked up. And we're like, it's pretty awesome. He's like, yeah. But in like the worst way ever. Where like he was genuinely being like, you guys are losers. Yeah. And within a couple months, he's like, I'm not only doing the thing you guys do, let's talk about it. Yeah. But it's like, all we're doing is just lighting money on fire. There's no like story you have about me of like, oh yeah, but Moreau won 10 grand once. Like you would know if your boys are killing it, right? Yeah. And every single one of them has parlays every fucking 2 days. Yeah,
every story is the same.
Yet how many times you gotten a thing like, dude, I just won 5 grand today? Like it's not happening.
No, dude, it's always like, yeah, man, I finally won big, and then I stayed too long and lost everything. And it's like the same story over and over again. Like, oh, it's the saddest shit ever.
I put in 100, I got up to 1,000, I went back down to 0. I never actually made anything.
And dude, it's like some of like the smartest people you know too. That's the scary
because
part.
It's truly an addiction.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to, he was a teacher, right? One of my grandpas was a teacher. But before that, he was selling insurance. He was doing life insurance. It was very stressful, which is hilarious because then he's like, oh, he had a heart attack when he was 38 from stress. Yeah. So he's like, I'm going to become a teacher because that's less stressful. It's funny now that you know what teaching is. But this was back in the day. But he has a story that like he was doing life insurance, and one time like one of his clients was like, hey, I got to meet you at, Knights of Columbus or whatever. He met up with him, handed over like every single thing of his like finances, his tax, like everything he owned, just like handed him his fucking thing and was like, I have like gambled away all of my shit. Like this is like my mortgage, my thing. I'm leaving my family. They and you will never see me again. Get this to like make sure, and just like hand it to my grandpa. My grandpa's just like, and this guy just took off. Like literally gambled his life away, but like couldn't even face his family. So he just like drove off into the night. Yeah. But like had a house, had a family, had kids. Yet you're just like, hey, I'm gonna lose everything, but still being like, but what if I don't?
I do think it's been going on for like, dude, that was even like with MJ. Do you remember how fucking addicted he was?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I feel like it's been going on for a while, but now
right now this NBA scandal is crazy, but I think part of it's political. What's that?
It's probably real, dude, obviously.
I think a lot of it is real. But it's also literally sponsored by gambling. Like it's a league run by gambling, sponsored by gambling, makes money off gambling.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we got a problem here. It's like, the call's coming from inside the house. You're the problem. Like, right?
Yeah.
Like you are the problem, but like now they can just like, oh, investigate ourselves and kind of do what they did with Jordan, be like, or like fucking Tim Donaghy, like, oh, there was one lone ref who was fixing games and now we took care of that. He's in jail. And it's just like, bro, it was the whole league, obviously, and any homie that was like ever connected to him.
Yeah, it's never gonna solve anything, dude.
No.
It's so fucked though, dude. It's just like people just do whatever's like popular though. So like all these influencers that like, dude, think about how many DraftKings commercials are. It's like Kevin Hart, like,
Dude, Barstool runs, first off, we're not going to go negative, but like Barstool's responsible for the downfall of so many fucking dudes.
yeah. But it's like, dude, they don't have any other hobbies. They're just like, yeah, let's just drink and gamble. Like that's like,
I mean, true loser shit.
yeah.
But like true loser
But if
shit.
everyone's doing it, like if the coolest people you know are doing it, it's just like it's cool,
Right.
man.
But
You know?
that's like where like early on I was like, oh, these people aren't that cool.
Yeah.
They're kind of losers. Cause like, again, I used to drink and watch football and like, and then it's like eventually like, I don't drink anymore. It's kind of like, and then you like actually like watch, cause I know you're a fucking weirdo, sitting in the corner with a coffee, just watching your homies like having the time of their lives. And you actually like pause. You're like, oh fuck, we're losers. Like, you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Kind of like, oh, we just spent 6 hours like drinking beer and like high-fiving, getting excited about like men scoring or not scoring a touchdown. And you're like,
Oh yeah.
I could probably go.
Well, I've been there and just been like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, it's dead. It's, you know what it reminds me of? It's the most basic fun ever. Meaning like it's really fun, but it's also like, yeah, and you like golf, and you like Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, and you like Joe Rogan podcast, and then sometimes you and your friends get to go to bachelor parties and gamble and go to New Orleans, and your wife does the wine club and the book club, and it's just like you guys have become fucking just the most basic humans alive.
Yeah, like everyone's the same, but that's what I'm saying though, dude. You just got to find literally like 1 to 3 people who share the same interests, and you're good. But like, dude, everyone is like the same. You know what I mean?
I feel there's a lot of that,
Yeah.
and it's going to continue. But
Like, dude, I went golfing fucking Saturday. Dude, I wake up at 5:30 in the morning
that's crazy to me.
for some reason. And I drove all the way to New Jersey, and I was like, oh, this will be sick. I'm just going to golf alone. Like, no one will be there. I'll have the time of my life. It's a sick course, like, beautiful course, dude. I show up. I get paired with, like, these 3 dudes. Everyone showed up alone. Like, no one knew each other. I swear to God, dude, these guys were literally the same person.
Just a carbon copy.
Dude,
You could be like,
same guy.
I know what to get the conversation going. You guys listen to Rogan this week? Or just like do like a random thing and be like,
These guys were like, dude, it was so painful, man. Like, they were chill, but it would just be like really uncomfortable. Because they'd be like, hey, man, like, where you live? And I'm like, oh, I'm in Queens. And I was just being honest. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm just doing comedy out there. And then like there's that switch that goes off. They go, yeah, I got to be like funny around this guy.
yep.
So this dude's like about to tee off, and he starts talking about his daughter's high school lacrosse team. And he's like, yeah, you know, like, I don't know their names. Like, how am I supposed to know their fucking names? He's like, I'm like, oh, is that the one with the big tits? And I'm just like, dude, like, he wanted me to like laugh or something. I'm like, dude, that is fucking creepy, bro. You know what I mean?
And your daughter is the same age, so do you think there's a dad right now talking about your daughter's ass?
But it was like a 5-minute story though.
Yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, I got to go to these fucking games. I don't know their names, so I just refer to them by like their body parts. And I'm like, dude, that's like, you know, that's like pretty creepy. Like, I'm like an immature guy. Like, you didn't have to. You could have said, you know.
You know what you could have said, man, is just like, yeah, my daughter plays lacrosse. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I get to watch her. I have a year or 2 left, and then she'll never play again. So I'm just trying to be a present dad. Instead, he's like, dude, some of the broads got fat asses, though. Yo, this one girl got called up from JV. Like, she has ugly teeth, but dude, if she gets them fixed, I'd fuck her when she's legal. Like, just like, and you're like, is that a eagle? Or like, just.
Yeah, well, it's always awkward because then they're like, oh, I got to be funny around
You have
this
to pick
guy.
the pace up. Right. Yeah. Or like.
So they would look at me for like acknowledgement,
Looking for
and I would
laughs.
just be like straight faced, and they'd be like, all right, this guy's fucking tapped.
The best is also if they like found out your name, looked up, they'd be like, "Oh, he's a fucking moron. Why isn't he laughing at my shit?"
Yeah, they're like, what? They're like, this is my guy. Dude. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey guys, shit your pants on the 9th hole. You'll smile.
That's all he had to say. It was
All he
just
had to do.
like one poop joke, dude. I would have been on
Poop
board,
joke.
but dude, it's just like
How old was he?
Bro, it's probably like 50s, 60s.
Yeah, it was a
like,
daughter in high school.
because his kid is like his son. He said is my age, and then he has a daughter in high school. But bro, the fucking stories that they
Still
tell.
married?
Yeah, dude. Like the stories they tell though, are dudes, you're just pulling teeth, bro.
You realize what's a funny story to them is like the start of maybe something.
Well, you just
funny.
realize how exciting our lives are. Not to be like,
not
to brag, but it's like,
dude. I'm telling you right now, if you need to hear it, like I still do my. I'll be at the Boys and Girls Club sometimes, or nope, just kidding, not that place. I'll be at some nonprofit. Whatever, helping, do my thing, coaching, mentoring, whatever. But like, my one of my like supervisors, he's like, I just need you to know that every single dad that walks into this building wants to switch lives with you and would do so in a second. Like I'm telling, like the moms too, like just like meaning, it's like, because I'll talk about like sometimes like I'm just tired, man, like a lot of driving. He's like, dude, we're all just on a fucking hamster wheel. Like you get to go leave here and like drive up to Boston, or like all the hard stuff and like the sad stuff is still hard and sad. But he's like, I'd swap right now. Like I'd swap this second without even thinking about it. Like,
and it's like, dude, you could have, like,
and that's where, but like they can't.
Yeah.
Like you say that, but it's also like they actually couldn't have. Meaning like they could have tried, like they couldn't do it.
Well, they can't now. But
They
like,
can't.
They
But I also think like they aren't the person that could have ever done it.
Yeah. You think
Meaning
it's-
like, you know what I'm saying?
like you believe in God and shit.
Whatever.
God's
What?
glory, dude.
Wait, what? God's
Saying you're
will.
God's child, dude.
I just mean like I could do it for a little bit with like the mom and dad. I could do like a regular life, but that would hit a wall at some point. You burn out, you find, ADHD, all that shit. I could not do it for the long term. I could do it for a little bit. Cosplay as like a quote unquote normal person, but no way,
it's
man.
crazy, dude, when people are like, yeah, man, like you'll be like, yeah, I'm doing comedy, and they'll be like, that's cute, man. Like, how long are you doing that for?
You still doing your comedy thing?
And they'll be like, yeah, that's like a little like that's a little crazy, isn't it? But it's like, dude, you sit in a cubicle all day.
The thing that you look forward to, sir, is that Patriots game you get to go to in 3 weeks with your friends.
Yeah.
And it's marked on your calendar.
Yeah.
I would kill myself 7 times before that date came if I was doing what you're doing.
Yeah, dude, if I was in a cubicle 9 to 5 and
Punching into, or
and
like
then
whatever.
afterwards I went home and talked about my 9 to 5, dude, I would drive through a fucking gas station, dude.
Gun it.
After like a year.
Remember the guy who stole a plane and he started flying it and he's like, I did a bad thing. I stole this plane, and he's riding, he's communicating with them, and he ends up crashing and dying. Yeah. But it's like so beautiful and freeing.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful things ever.
Is
that real?
Yeah.
I thought that was fake.
No, it's real.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna try. He's like, has anyone ever tried a barrel roll, or like whatever the thing is where he does like a trick in like a commercial plane?
And
He's
they're like, holy shit.
has anyone ever done that? They're like, don't try it. He's like, I know, and I hear you. I'm gonna do it, and like it's like very genuine because they're like obviously concerned, so they're not gonna be like, get down right now. They're like, he has the plane, he's doing this, so we're like, we just need him to not die, and he knows like I'll be going to jail for a long time if this happens. I hope I didn't disappoint people, but then you kind of figure out like, oh, he's gonna push this. Like this
and they
is
were
how
like
it's going
impressed too. They were like, holy shit.
He did it.
The full on like,
and then he ended up like crashing short. I think like, but like,
yeah, did he die? I thought he landed the
no,
plane.
I thought he died.
Yeah, I always thought that was.
I feel like
dude.
if he landed, we would have a post interview in jail or something. And also, the second he gets out, he can start a pod. It's the second he gets out, we're opening. I'm opening for him.
I feel like every dude would have a poster of him.
Literally, he's
for sure.
He did the thing that he had to do, and if he just survived it, I feel like somehow we could get him. Like just the world that, you know what? Back to how shitty the world is. There's definitely people innocent in jail on death row that aren't getting the attention, but we would all come together and donate to like his case to like get him out of jail.
Yeah.
Just be like, no, you have to free him.
He'd be like the modern day Luigi, dude. Times like 50.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
How'd you feel about that? Because you're very you're like you keep your shit close to your chest.
Yeah, man. I wasn't raised like to, like I don't follow politics or anything.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I'd rather that than like you be like have a strong opinion another way, but
For sure, yeah.
I still hate you for it.
Yeah. It's just how I was raised, dude. Like, just to not, because you know how it is, like, especially when you're younger, dude, like, politics and sports is like the worst. Like, you don't make an all-star team because some fucking dad's kids on the team.
I didn't
like
get
eating sunscreen.
it's
and
very
shit.
real. It's very real.
Yeah.
My parents never coached anything, but I was, it's funny. I was right field for 10-year-old All-Stars, right field for 11-year-old All-Stars. And at least one player started infield. And then that 12-year-old All-Stars, which is like the quote unquote real one, that you have to get voted on by your peers and other coaches, and like it's real. Of course, there's probably some, but like I was on that, and a couple kids weren't. At this whole time were like quote unquote ahead of me, and it's like, oh, I'd always thought / knew I was better, but like this confirmed that like it really was because your fucking dad's coaching.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
This is like the most real thing ever.
But like when you're a little kid, you know it, but like it's not confirmed until like you actually like hear it or like see it. Like okay, because like you want to think that the world's fair, right? Like you just like, oh, like you study for the test, you get a grade, or like, hey, everyone gets a lollipop on fucking Halloween at the classroom. Hey, we're doing a pizza party, everyone gets it. Like you just think like, all right, well, adults are in charge and they should know better, right? And then you're like, oh no, they're just fucking little kids that just are older now. Some of them, it's still fucking 8-year-olds.
Yeah. It's all
Like
it is,
8-year-olds run the fucking country.
Yeah. It's like, dude, it's all about like who you know, man. But I just wish more people with like money, because if you have money, dude, you have power, and it's just like, dude, if there was just like better rich people, everything would be fine.
You're getting there.
Because dude, if you have no,
That was
money,
very political, by the way. With what you're saying, you're actually like very
just kinda
righteous right
common
now.
sense. You know what I mean?
And it seems it.
But it's also like,
You have to be evil to get that much, though, or like people have to be hurt in order to get there.
yeah, you need money to be heard. Like, dude, if you have no money, no one gives a fuck. Like
There's no such thing as benevolence in capitalism, which means
yeah, but I believe in capitalism if people played by the rules. If you follow the rules of capitalism, dude, it makes sense.
but we're in late stage capitalism,
Yeah.
which means that money is God. So that's the religion. So it's not even people anymore. Meaning if a company makes more money, if you and I fucking hooked our brains up to that table and the table became a thing that can purchase more things, they're fucking doing that.
Yeah, but
It's not about keeping you and I in, like, if they can just make more money by doing something else, they're going to continue to do that. So at no point it goes, but is this going to hurt others? It's way past that. Record profits are still being made, right? Like record profits are still being made, yet something else is going poorly. It's like that shouldn't happen.
Oh yeah, dude. Just the fact that like if you work like a 40-hour week, you don't have like enough money to survive, like that's.
My mother was a full-time teacher and never quit her radiation or her ultrasound tech job at the hospital. So she was a legitimate teacher on her final step for like her whole career, retired for 30 years. The whole time she also worked every weekend and like was on call. So like 2 a.m, 3 a.m, her beeper would go off. She'd go to the hospital, sometimes go from the hospital to school. And my dad worked. We lived in a duplex.
Yeah.
Like in a nice suburb, but not like, you know where I live. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Like I lived on the edge of the city in the suburb, and like, okay, there was 3 kids in the family. Someone right now out there is saying, yeah, what, they chose to have a 3rd kid, so they could. It's just like, instead of just being like, it shouldn't have fucking been like that.
Yeah.
Like you're on the side of like, dude, how about this? You yourself should have been able to have more kids too. and you work less. But no one wants to hear that because now it sounds like we're giving stuff away. It's like, no, motherfucker. Just because your mom and dad were miserable raising you doesn't mean you have to do the same. Shit is not the same. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, one job could have a house and kids. Now
and it's usually like a job that's not even like, it's like
fucking driving the garbage truck.
Yeah, it's
you
like,
can
dude,
afford
like the realest people are doing like the realest shit. Like if you're doing blue collar work, it's like, dude, you don't even have time to be political. Like you're just working your dick off.
No, I'll say this. If you're doing blue collar work, there's a very good chance Fox News is on the break room. Like, meaning it's less political and it's more like propaganda, meaning like because you're working hard, they've convinced you that someone to the left of you who's not working quite as hard is the enemy instead of like the people above just collecting your shit. So that's really what it is. Because it's true. Like, I understand the idea of being like, hey, work hard, get ahead. But you already know that's not actually real. That's like a lie that was told to us. And then some people did work hard and got ahead and it was like, see? But it's like, there's 1,000 people more than that person. There's so many more people that work harder than that person. And they're not going to like all of a sudden become an upper middle class person. They're going to be poor. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, like, I don't know, though, dude, because it's like, it's all just like economics, though. Like, you have a certain amount of resources that you allocate. Everything's scarce. And like, dude, people who are like a lot of blue collar workers are retarded though, because it's like everything you consume, like it's all about consumption, dude. Why would you? Everything you believe in, you contradict.
Yes,
like
it's hilarious.
It's like the dumbest people in the world.
No, it's hilarious.
Like
But what happened is billionaires knew, why would anyone vote for a Republican Party where we're literally like, hey guys, we're not going to get taxed. You will, and we'll make more profits than ever. How do you convince them that that's the right thing? By tying in religion and tying in shmushmortion.
Yeah,
so now you got the poorest people down south, the poorest blue collar workers in the world, to believe that God and hard work and family is the way, and the billionaires don't believe in any of that. But now you're going to vote in their favor. While the other side is stupid, but they're at least trying to make shit better for you.
Yeah, I don't even like, if you like want, well, like, dude, like hardcore liberals are retarded because they'll be like think about the richest people in the world right now. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, who else?
Yep. Yeah, there's a bunch of others that we don't know because like they have more money, but
to be so dumb that you're like, I don't believe there should be rich people. It's like, dude, you're making them rich. Like, dude, we order off Amazon every week. Like,
well, here's the thing though. It's not that they shouldn't be rich. It's that they shouldn't be like,
no, they're literally like actively saying like, we don't.
No, I hear you, but no. I think what it is that they think there shouldn't be billionaires, which I actually agree. Or that if there's going to be billionaires, tax the shit out of them because they can never spend that money. Meaning.
Yeah, but they could also counter that by saying, okay, like if you don't think there should be billionaires, then don't consume my products.
That's not true though. And you say that, but the game is rigged. So like
it's for sure rigged, but right. if there was ever a solution, like, dude, I don't think any protest has ever worked, but boycotts have worked.
Boycotts have worked. You say protests haven't worked. The Civil Rights Act was not signed until after MLK was murdered.
I mean, name
and then
one
everyone
protest since like 2000 that's ever made a difference. Just like a bunch of fucking idiots holding up signs.
I don't think it's going to hurt.
Yeah, but it's like,
I think you need violence.
I really would. I would want to know like what would happen. Like if someone was like, dude, I'm gonna boycott like Amazon or some shit. Like I'd be like, all right, I'm down. Like I'll support the small guys. Like if everyone got on board,
yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, man, that's chill. Like I'll do that.
Well, it happened. People did it with like Hulu and Disney, even with the Kimmel shit.
Yeah.
Did you know that Elon Musk? You can find this like tweet. He literally tweeted out. It was like before he went. We knew he was like purely just like a fucking loser, divorcee, fucking douchebag. He's like, if someone could figure out the formula to solve world hunger, like I would do it. And literally an institution was like, hold that thought. For 30 days, they came up with a plan. They were like, 30 billion, or the number they named, like, for this amount of money, we'll solve world hunger.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, he bought Twitter.
Yeah.
With that money.
Yeah.
Like, meaning he actually, they like people smarter than we could ever imagine sat around and actually was like, dude, we just solved world hunger. Elon, here's the price and here's the thing. And he took that amount and bought Twitter, named it X, and now look around. Here we are.
Yeah, but dude, to think that like that would actually ever even happen is fucking nuts, dude. You know what I mean?
It could have.
Yeah, but dude, to think that Elon Musk is just gonna like give away.
But do you know that it would be a drop in the bucket? Like, meaning literally he wouldn't know that money's missing. That's how much money he has. I'm saying.
Yeah, but to think
this wouldn't be him, but like, and now I'm poor, guys. It'd be like, I'm still the richest person.
Yeah.
Like, that's how little it is compared to what he has.
But dude, like we've met rich people. Like I don't know if you ever done like a corporate gig or something. It's like,
yeah,
dude, those people aren't gonna give you anything.
Well, he makes those people look like ants.
Yeah.
Like, it truly is just him being a little disgruntled cunt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's upset that his wife divorced him and his daughter is trans, and that has made him go fucking evil on the entire world. Instead of being like, all right, she's trans, cool, I love you.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry the relationship didn't work out, babe. Like, this sucks, but I'll find someone, and I hope you find someone. And if not, maybe we can at least be cordial. He's a fucking 11-year-old.
More to it than that, but it's all, like he's also probably like a sociopath, dude, in terms of like his work.
He's a
and
loser.
Stuff. Yeah, but it's like,
dude, his father was a fucking Nazi.
Yeah, for sure, dude. But like, dude, think about how smart he is and like the thoughts he has.
He's
like,
not that smart.
I don't know, man. He's pretty fucking smart.
Why do you say that?
I mean, dude, he makes fucking robots. He's like flying around fucking.
No, he has other people making robots. He's not sitting there making robots.
But dude, he's obviously smart. Like, you can't say he's like a dumb guy.
He's dumb enough to think you would be fooled by his Doge dog shit. He's dumb enough to put out stuff, then get caught, and then think we were too dumb to not know it. Like, he's not as smart as you think he is, meaning like, dude, he literally has the smartest people work for him, and he's like, go do this, go do that. He's not that smart. He doesn't understand some basic math. Someone fucking, he's gotten stuff wrong about his own spaceships that someone corrected, like on the internet, like, hey, here's how you actually have to do it. And it's like, oh yeah, like, he's not that smart. He has so much money that he can just play. He's fucking, what is he? He's Richie Rich. It's toys. He's like, Rick and Morty. He's fucking that,
dude,
but he's
smart
fucking
enough
up.
to be the richest guy on the fucking planet, dude. Plus,
He's
dude,
not
the
the
way
richest
his
guy on the
business is structured, it's all like stock options. So like every person who's paid is like paid based off of the performance of Tesla. So like people will go to Google to get like a higher salary, but people at Tesla are just like, it's all based off of like the performance of the company, which is pretty fucking smart. Like, it's fucked up, but it's like, that's how like fucking greedy that guy is, dude.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like,
Elon Musk, I need you to clip this up. Yeah. Elon Musk could die in a fire.
Yeah.
And I would be like, oh, no way.
Yeah. But it's like, dude, like, well, I don't even know. I don't really get the Tesla hype, though. Like, I don't really.
There isn't that much hype. He smoked
like,
weed on Joe Rogan.
People
and
are
thought
that
it was
like
cool.
dumb to be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this fucking electric car that goes 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds. That makes me fucking car sick.
My
like,
cousin
like,
has
why?
one. Wait, it makes you car sick because like the
dude, they go so fucking fast.
Oh, my cousin has one, but they give you a tax credit. Like, so like let's say it costs whatever. Like, immediately they give you a huge tax credit, so it costs like way less.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like tens of thousands of dollars. It was like a thing they had subsidies about, like, if you get this EV. This is before he went full Nazi, but like my cousin bought it. So now it's funny too, because he's actually like super anti-Elon. He's like, yeah, fucking Tesla.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, dude, like none of it even matters. Cause like, dude, if everything's automated, then like economics is going to be like vanished. It's just like people aren't even going to have to work, dude. You know what I mean?
No. People already shouldn't have to work. There's that much money around. That'll never happen.
But everyone would be the same. You'd be fine with that?
It wouldn't be the same. You'd have fucking art and artists creating. The whole fucking idea, there's a quote, the whole fucking idea of America was, hardworking blue collar people could then raise people who were, had jobs and could do things, and then they could raise artists and fucking philosophers.
Yeah, but not everyone's going to be an artist. So who's going to create the automation? Automation's going to make the automation.
Why do we need automation? Automation should make our lives easier, right?
If no one works, then what happens?
You get to live your life. You get to plant trees. You get to lay in a field. You get to play basketball.
Who's going to fucking, like, do anything?
You know, this works and has worked countless times in other countries, and it gets toppled by us. And then we go, look, it doesn't even work. It's like you came in.
Yeah, but I don't understand what you're saying. Like, if nobody
works. What are
works,
you saying? I don't know what you mean. I didn't say nobody works, but I'm saying, like, automation is supposed to make our lives easier.
Have to work, though.
I didn't say no one should have to work, but I'm saying you shouldn't have to work harder when you have, like, we shouldn't have millions of people desolate, living in fucking poverty when there's more money than people could ever spend sitting in a fucking pile. That's a fact, right? That's a real thing. Just having a little bit of money makes your life so much better. Right?
Yeah, so like, say you give them the money, like, are they then like required to get a job, or is it just like?
Well, you should. I think a basic income, like a small. Let's say, like, all right, you get 30 grand a year. Everybody now choose to make more or less, whatever. Like, that would be better in my opinion. Like, dude, it's never stopping. The money making machine is never stopping. Do you remember when Netflix was literally commercial free? I have Netflix, I think HBO, and I believe Prime. And literally, I'm watching commercials now. Yeah. It's only because they're like, all right, okay, add commercials. You want commercials away? Well, just pay a little more. It's just like, it's never stopping.
Yeah, it's getting bad.
They're not going to be like, yo, it's good, right? Like, you like the thing. That's how it'll be forever.
Yeah.
No. Like, fucking Cadillac could have built a car that lasts your lifetime. In the 60s, they could just be like, all right, here's how you build a car that lasts 100 years. There you go. Buy it once. They can't have that. Why? They need you to fucking...
Yeah, they need more and more and more, yeah.
That fan right there is going to break next summer, right? And you're going to buy a new fan. You don't think they could have built one that was just, like, stronger and not break? Of course.
Yeah.
We're just consuming. We're just...
Yeah, it would be cool to have, like, a 4-day work week, though, where we're, like, actually, like, creating shit that matters. You know what I mean?
How about 3-day work week?
Yeah, I mean, like, even if people were just like working like normal jobs, dude, like, you know, like there's like a reward though, and like if you're building a house, you know how fucking good that would feel to just like build a home.
Yeah,
you'd be like, damn, dude, I just built a fucking house. But instead, like, people are like just doing Excel worksheets, like, you know,
that is what should be automated.
Yeah,
the Excel spreadsheet should be automated. Yeah. And maybe something to help people build the house faster. But yeah, people should be building the house.
Yeah.
You need human touch on things. You ever see like a new Chipotle? It's just this fucking gray square thing and whatever. You know what that is? It's so that way when it's not a Chipotle, it can just be another fucking thing that's just a simple square. It's all owned by the same company. Does that make sense? Because, you know, when you see a Pizza Hut that used to be a Pizza Hut, it's clearly... But if you've noticed a lot of the newer, like McDonald's, Chipotle, all these fucking corporate things, Starbucks, the building is a similar shape. It's a nondescript. It's like a gray or beige. It's literally so we can just swap out the Starbucks and the McDonald's and the Chipotle and the fucking, you know, whatever bullshit thing, corporate thing, have the grass nice. You're going to have people dying of thirst, and there's going to be sprinklers going off to keep the grass nice at fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Some dude's going to get like a blowjob from a robot while like... half the population's like, fucking.
Dude, I think this is the most political I've ever like seen you.
I mean, I don't think this is political, man.
No, it's
this
human
is just
rights.
like human shit.
But that's what politics is, unfortunately.
No, politics is corruption, dude. Politics is like just like a bunch of corrupt people being like, yo, I'm less corrupt than this.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying though is it all comes from human rights. Human rights before politics, right? All they do is tug on your strings. So like,
nah, man. I mean, I don't know what you believe, dude, but I've never been like, yo, that politician's not corrupt. Like,
okay,
that would be like going to the strip club. And
humans
like
are corrupt. Humans are corrupt. Yes.
Yeah, politicians are just puppets, man.
What's the word politics? It's just the management of people. So literally, I'm just managing people.
You're just speaking for a higher power that doesn't like want to show their face, dude. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh, you're just saying like people pulling the strings. Okay.
Yeah, like for me to be like, oh, like you know.
I don't think you should ever like a politician. Like I think it's
would
crazy.
There would never be like a time where I'd see a politician speak and be like, oh, this person cares about me. Like I would never. You could say whatever you want. I would never believe that in my life. Like they're just trying to get a paycheck from some fucking rich asshole who's like, you know.
I disagree because you can get a paycheck doing other shit. Like it's a lot of hard work to game the system.
Dude, politicians are the shittiest people on the planet, hands down. Like you would never, like you could say whatever, you'd never change my mind ever.
I think all a politician is an ugly actor or actress. Like
Yeah,
Washington
like
D.C. is just ugly Hollywood.
Yeah, it's like a soulless.
Yeah,
human
but
being.
it's no different.
Yeah,
I want to be here. I want to be seen. I want to be facing the crowd. I want to be in charge. It's just you were too ugly for Hollywood, or like whatever. You just pivoted to something else.
I think it's just like a bunch of sick people, man. You know.
Yeah, no, I mean you have to be to want to take that on.
Yeah.
Like
I
you're
mean, all the
supposed,
money-
you know who should be in politics is people who don't want to be. Perfect. Like you don't want to do it. Perfect. John, go be the president. Like, or maybe not the president, but like because you're like I don't want to do this. It's just like perfect.
Yeah.
So now you're not going to take money from other people and you'd be like, get fucked.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think you should be like you can still be a good human being without following political shit.
So I had a government job for like a few years, technically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So if I'm a Parks and Rec director, I always took the side of the kids. I always took the side of the others, if that makes sense. So we're building a park. Like, yeah, let's add 2 more basketball hoops because the kids in this neighborhood love basketball. They've been asking me. I'm doing that. Why'd I do it? Because that's what the benefit of the people. So if you always just have a go-to like philosophy,
Yeah.
just try to stick to that. So like I've had it where like I literally got into it with, let's say, a politician about like a issue, you know, let's say it was, they want to take the rims off the basketball hoops, for example, because the kids are littering at the park. I would fight for the rims to stay up because I was like littering and basketball aren't really related. So what you're actually doing is just punishing the poor kids because you don't like the way the park looks. But I know you wouldn't do that in the rich area.
Yeah.
And the reason you wouldn't do it in that rich area is because there's dads and moms that have the time to go and talk to you about it and be like, this isn't cool. Where in the poor area, it's single family houses and they literally don't even probably know you're doing that.
Yeah.
Yet I do. So I'm going to here represent them. So like people don't like that.
Yeah.
But that's politics, believe it or not.
Yeah.
As much as it's like, no, I'm just defending the 11-year-old kid, the kid who wanted to play hoop. It's just like, no, it's politics. Because politically, that motherfucker is racist, doesn't like poor people, and wishes they weren't there. He can't say or do or act on that, but he can take the hoops off the park in their neighborhood. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And someone else who's trying to be like, it's not what it's about. He's just saying it's littering. It's like, and that right there, that person that did what I just did, that goes, it's not about the kid, not because they're black or because they're listening to rap, or no, it's not because they're poor. It's just they're littering a lot, and they bring it back to like center the conversation to get someone to me to calm down. They're actually on the side of that same person who's like, yeah, fuck poor people. It's no different. Even though they did it in like a way of like, oh, and then at the meeting, this guy said this, and now we are going to decide to keep the rims off because we decided. But it's no different if he was just like, Alan, no. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's politics, was him doing it in a nice like article or kind of, well, people brought up the issue and we're going to do perhaps add some more trash cans in the future and see if we can. I'm talking about a real case right now. And these rims have not been on this park's hoops for 2 years. They used to blame it on the pandemic. Then they blamed it on the litter. Then they blamed it on, well, we're going to get cameras for the park first. And then once you get this is where I live. I'm not a Parks and Rec director anymore. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just a man talking to a mic. Those rims still aren't up, and the cameras have been up since June.
Yeah.
So, like, how embarrassing would it be if I, like, went up to, like, a mayor or a politician or just like, hey, So I know, like, at first it was a pandemic, and then it was litter, and then it was cameras, and now the cameras are there. It's like, could you let us know when those rims are going up, and please tell us why they aren't, if they aren't.
Yeah, they're just gonna like talk around it.
But like,
yeah,
that should be like you should be like ashamed to like even be like, all right, I'll give him an answer instead of just being like, I'm a shithead.
yeah.
Just do that.
Fuck
Just be
that,
like,
man.
I'm fucking kind of a bad person. And you figured it out. But like, I'll never get to that point. I just be like, I see the pattern. I know this. And then someone else can maybe do it that has more tact.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. It's all fucked up. I gotta go, dude. Just got mad political, dude.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, we're agreeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Quick question.
yeah.
What's up with the mustache? What's the plan?
I've had this for years, man.
How do you maintain it though? Like, what's the maintenance plan?
Just trim it up a little bit, you know?
Scissors or a little buzzer?
Just a little buzzer, dude.
I like it.
A little Barbasol buzzer, dude.
Okay.
Well,
All right, man.
thank you for coming, dude.
Thank you for having me.
We haven't done a podcast in a while, dude, but where can people find you, dude? What are you doing?
Yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram at Alan Moreau Comedy. Dates are up on my website. Slide in. Let's play some hoops, dog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know what I want to do? I want to, I'm starting it now. I'm going to work out comedians.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give them a hoop workout. Like, comics come up to me all the time, like, ask me, like, hey, like, I'm trying to get my left hand, and I literally, like, do a quick thing and, like, show them. Like, I feel like it'd be good content. Just, like, teach people how to ball.
For sure, man.
You know what I mean? You call it the Johnny Salami box out.
Yeah, dude.
Do you remember we were playing recently? Me and John met up at the YMCA late night. It was great. Had a good run back and forth. And then I was doing my thing where, like, I'm, like, pretty intense, and I, like, coach while I talk. And at one point, I'm like, hey, over here, you're standing here. You need to move to the other block. Have the hands up, because even if I'm not looking at you, I'm coming to get the ball. And I'm, like, talking. And then at one point, John just, like, I'm, like, kind of near John, and you just look over and you go, like, why are you yelling at me, man? And it just got me because I was like, yeah, okay. And I just, like, stopped, and I was like, I'm being pretty crazy. And then, like, we played another game, and then you just were, like, gone.
Yeah, well, I remember we played against a bunch of black dudes, and this dude was like, yo, that guy's legit gay. Like, he
About me?
Because you were, like, saying really gay shit.
Hurtful.
But I think you were being, like, actually gay. Like, you were touching dudes' dicks and shit.
When you say dudes, you, not dudes. Oh, was it Brandon? Was Brandon there too?
I don't know, but all right, dude, I'm about to piss my pants.
I can't believe
but
you just lied to everyone, though. Don't say I was touching dudes.
Some black dude was like, dude, you were saying really gay shit.
Damn.
I don't know why, but he was just like, yeah, is that guy gay? And I was like, yeah.
At least you told him. You know, that's good. You're like, why, man? I don't know why you're saying that. I mean, he definitely is, but why? What's concerning you about that? Is that what happened?
No, I was just like, yeah, he's gay, man.
And you didn't tell me till just now.
I think I told you. But all right, man, thank you for coming, bro. Follow Alan. Thank you guys.